Hey, what's up, everybody? Corey Salt, the True Floyd for American Media, and we need to talk. I saw this come up on IGN, and it was Joker 2 should be a big deal for DC. Why does it seem like nobody cares? Well, I just finished seeing Joker 2, and nobody cared in the when the reviews first started, because this was not a good movie. There's a lot of factors going on here, but when it comes down to it, it literally is the writing. Now, I have been on record several times before saying that outside of the acting and cinematography, I did not care for the first Joker. Why? Mainly because a lot of it felt like Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy, which are both Martin Scorsese films. And apparently he was supposed to originally direct this movie, but since Leonardo DiCaprio didn't want to do it, he passed it off to Todd Phillips. And Todd Phillips looks like he still went with a lot of Martin Scorsese framework, all the way up to the point that I really couldn't give that movie any sign of originality or credibility. But the movie was a financial success, and originally they said they had no intention of doing a sequel. But then Warner Brothers was just like, hey, that made a lot of money. We like Buddy. Make a sequel. And Todd Phillips was like, well, since no one's really into raunchy comedies anymore, okay. But now it meant he had to come up with an original idea. And that's where the issues came in. Because this film literally looks like it's made up several scenes on the fly. Lady Gaga's only in about 20 minutes of the film. The time she is there, it is very interesting. She does put on a great performance. Joaquin Phoenix also brings back a great performance. But the writing for this film is literally inconsistent, all over the place, and it doesn't really know what it's trying to say. And I say that because Joker, the title for Joker is Folie à Deux, which is actually it's literally a psychological condition that I thought they would have tapped into in this movie, but no, they only chose this because it sounded cool on the marquee. This movie that you thought was going to be a think piece really isn't. The musical numbers there's nothing original there. It's all cover work for the most part. And they're okay, but sometimes they literally just stop the plot right there. And we have to sit through the next 2 minutes or 2 minutes and 30 seconds of them doing a cover of a song. Then there's so many different psychological sequences, it becomes nauseating and confusing to the point that you just don't care. Now, I'm doing you guys a solid by not fully spoiling the film, because please, go see it. Go see how bad it is. Then come back here and talk to me. But the one thing I personally enjoyed was the ending. Because it's exactly what it should have been. It should have ended like that in the first movie, but whatever. And if you don't like the ending, that's perfectly fine. I see why. I have a sick sense of humor, and it was one of those things I kind of said while watching the movie. So when it happened, I was like, ha! But seriously, Joker 2 sucked. It's not a good movie. If Todd Phillips had any guts, he would have stuck to his guns and not done a sequel. But money, money, money. Plus, he believes that there's no place for raunchy comedies anymore. I beg to differ, but that's a conversation for another day. But seriously, did you see Joker 2? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you feel what I'm saying? Talk about it in the comments. I'll see you next time.